So we saw 1,000 ants absolutely pulverize a black widow, which is one of the deadliest insects known to man. But what would happen if you put the same 1,000 ants up against a bunch of obstacle courses, like a literal Mr. Beast video or a Mr. Ant video? Well, we're gonna find the answer to that question because we're once again reacting to Terra Green, which is slowly becoming one of my favorite channels on YouTube. And we got 1,000 ants versus obstacles of 14 million views in 1 month. Let's get into it. But before we do, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's get it to 100,000 subscribers so I could feed my wife and 14 children. All right, here we go.
I've seen videos of ants doing insane things to survive.
Yeah, you made them. I watched them on your channel. What are you talking about? Oh, no, dude's referencing National Geographic. Okay, never mind. I guess that's his inspiration for these videos. Shout out National Geographic, bro.
Like in this one, where they built a boat out of their bodies to survive a flood.
Wait a minute, bro. This looks like a floating honeycomb. Are these all ants? And this is covered by ants. They built their own boat with their bodies? Yo, ants are like the most resilient creatures on Earth. God was completely twisted when he created ants, all right? He was like, I'm gonna make you guys the most hardworking creatures, one of the smartest creatures, and also have the strength of 30 times your body weight. But you're also gonna weigh 0.1 milligrams each.
Where they built a boat out of their bodies to survive a flood.
That's crazy.
Where they built a dangling bridge out of their bodies.
What?
A wasp nest.
These guys invaded a wasp nest? I was literally talking about how they look like wasp nests. They just take over everything. So you're telling me everything here are ants. Like they're holding onto each other's tiny little like string-sized arms and made a dangling bridge. So I called them smart earlier, right, guys? But I think ants are actually kind of dumb. Because it's like, why wouldn't you just go directly this way? Like this would have been the easiest path of least resistance, no? Like why you have to go all the way around, defy the laws of gravity just to hit them right here? That makes no sense. Tell me, am I dumb or are ants dumb?
They built a dangling bridge out of their bodies to attack.
Sorry, I'm yapping too much. Let's keep watching.
I put my 1,000 ants.
Okay.
Obstacle courses.
Bro's putting like a river in between ants and strawberries.
I'm just not that smart.
Well, I just spent hours gathering 1,000 ants out my old ant nest, so I feel like this is the perfect...
Oh, okay. I thought he was like picking them out of his backyard or something. It's probably from the Black Widow video. But that video was from like 5 months ago. How the hell do they survive for this long? I thought ants had the life expectancy of like 3 days.
opportunity to put these guys up against...
Okay, we got 4 tasks here today.
Obstacle number 1 is this.
Here we go.
Basically, what we do is put some massive dead insect food at the bottom, and then we fill it with a bunch of sand.
Did he say massive dead insect food? They're just massive dead insects.
Basically, we'll be able to watch the ants dig out all sorts of tunnel systems in here.
Here we go. I love ant tunnels.
I hit at the bottom, then they'll pass the obstacle and move on to the next obstacles that get harder and harder.
That's way too easy, bro. They're gonna do that in like 30 seconds. Even I know ants could do that, bro. I used to have one when I was like a little kid, like a little water bottle. I filled a water bottle with sand and dumped some ants I caught like on the street. And then within a matter of like overnight, they built the coolest ant colony, like maze looking thing ever. That was before I developed like just an insane disgust for insects.
Let's all just start to try and...
These ants are red. I heard like those ones can bite, no?
Surprisingly, many of the ants were already starting...
Oh yeah, get to work.
...to 2D part.
Get to work, boys.
Oh my gosh, this is happening so fast. Wait, is there already...
That's what I'm saying.
...side of the...
It's gonna take like 30 seconds.
Guys, in literally like 45 seconds ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Half an inch down in. What?
Yep, and if you check out this time lapse...
Oh, nice time lapse. I love this. This is actually cool.
We're getting work done. They literally work like mini drills to dig these tiny tunnels through the sand. But in reality, it's a tiring and grueling process.
Oh, yeah.
Each individual grain of sand has to be...
They're picking up 1 grain at a time.
Up to the surface.
The perseverance is crazy.
Off at this pile of sand over here. Now, while I was recording this, it was actually getting pretty late in the day, so I decided to turn off the lights and came back the next day.
This guy went to sleep with ants in his room in an open container. What if they just crawled out?
And guys, the next day I came back to the ant.
Oh, actually, there's a lid. Never mind.
This. Yeah.
That's sick.
What?
That is sick.
Like 8 hours. How did these ants build an entire intricate nest?
All right.
Only were all these...
Moment of truth. Did they find the dead grasshoppers?
Placed at the bottom as food.
Oh, yeah.
Safe to say that ants.
Oh, they're gone.
And it looks like the whole colony had swarmed them and had already started to devour them.
They're feasting, bro.
That technically means they passed this first obstacle. Congratulations, guys. It happened so fast, I literally didn't even capture that on camera.
-1 point towards the ants on the disgusting scale. Ants just get less disgusting to me by the day. Thank you, Terra Green, for changing my mind on insects. Very, very slowly, though. I still hate them to death, all right? My hatred for insects has moved from, like, here to, like, here.
Oh, but this next obstacle, the ants are going.
Okay, he's building like a fire bridge. Is that what it looks like?
The next obstacle is the tightrope of doom.
Yes, you heard.
Yeah, bro.
If you're wondering what that is, well, it's this.
Dude is the Mr. Beast of insects.
To walk across this extremely narrow,
That's one string?
filled with fire and flame.
This guy is sick, bro. This guy has done more vile things towards these ants than God.
Yep, put that out. Oh, are you gonna go out?
No, I'm just kidding. That would be crazy. These are literally my pets. I would never do that.
Bro said I would never do that, as if he wouldn't risk killing his ants for an entertainment of millions of viewers, all right? You put them up against the Black Widow.
Free liquid stuff called fluon. I know you can't really see this
Fluon?
visible, but basically when an ant tries to walk up on here now, it'll just slip off completely. Yeah, this stuff is super slippery.
Okay, that is still pretty messed up.
This challenge gets so interesting in a second, but if you look over at the 2D ant nest, you'll actually see I have a little hole here plugged up with some paper towels. And
Okay.
like here, I got some.
Bro has a tube.
I can connect.
Oh, he's connecting them. He's gonna connect the obstacles, bro.
Come on, ants. Let's get in here.
Oh, that's cool.
After plugging in the tubing, obviously ants
They start crawling. Hey, the first brave ant. I'm gonna call him Terry for Terra Green.
But that's what makes these obstacles fun, because it only took like 10 seconds till our first ant entered the tightrope of doom tank.
Tightrope of doom. Oh, here we go.
I literally just need to get one of these pieces.
Ew, bro. Do ants actually even want to eat these? They're like to ants what lobster claws are for humans. Just start like cracking them open to like suck out the meat inside. Yo. Major pause, bro. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about lobster claws and crab, okay? Do not clip that out of context.
Legs back across the tightrope, which I think might be impossible, but let's see how they do. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the ants started off with some pretty
Here we go. Ooh, come on, man.
First ants.
Are y'all dumb?
Rope didn't actually walk onto.
Walk on the rope, stupid.
Round it on the corner of this.
They're not even trying to go on the rope.
Up, just slipping off. Yeah, come on, guys.
Yo, that was like Mufasa in The Lion King. You know what I'm saying?
So I was expecting at least one of these ants to eventually step onto this tightrope, but as tons more ants started to walk into this room, yeah, they kind of all just did the same exact thing.
What?
Started to get absolute.
They got some like allergy. They got something against walking on ropes.
What are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. I think this is actually my fault, and to make them walk across it,
Oh, there's one going for it.
fix something. Let me show you how to fix it.
How do you fix it?
Did was first of all tape 2 extra pieces of string to the tightrope to make it a bit thicker so the ants would feel safer.
Yeah, okay. Or you might as well just connect the two platforms together. Like if you're making it that easy for them, then it's not really an obstacle, is it?
I rubbed this insect jelly food on the tightrope to make the bridge smell like jelly. And yeah, hopefully
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
walk on it.
Insect jelly? What even is that?
Within the first minute, our first workers actually started to walk onto the
Oh, they're being really careful though. Look at these guys.
very slowly. But over time, more and more ants
Oh, they can walk upside down on the ropes? Oh, they got no issues with it.
literally just be hanging from each other's legs because there would just be way too many on the tightrope at the same time.
Oh my god.
Dang, these ants aren't very good at saving their
Yo!
friends. It didn't take long for our
That's sad.
ant to actually make it to the
Oh, this guy's on a speed run, guys.
even half of the challenge.
That was a speedrun world record.
Ants actually got to pick up one of these.
Yo, did you see that? Did you guys see that? Bro's like slowly rubbing his hands together. He's like, yeah, I can't wait to feast.
Back across the tightrope. And this ant clearly wasn't looking too interested in that because, yeah, he was just completely ignoring them. So I kept waiting until
Really?
more ants made it
Dude's not hungry.
crossing the tightrope. And surprisingly, one of the ants that made it actually did seem interested in the
Ew,
legs
bro.
because he went up to one of them and actually started.
He's violating that.
This leg is kind of way too big for this worker to carry it all by himself.
Wait, I thought ants could carry like up to 30 times their body weight. Am I just talking Did I just make that up? Oh, dude, they could lift 10 to 50 times their own body. I was like right in the middle.
Ants made it onto this side. None of them came to help this poor worker.
Come on, man. What happened to the teamwork I was talking about?
He knew he needed to take a leg back to the colony, so what he did was he went up to one of the smaller insect
Smart man, smart man.
by himself, and he actually
He did it? He did it?
started to walk. Yep, yeah, it wasn't super efficient or anything, but
He is not getting across the rope.
passed this obstacle for the entire colony.
He's not getting across the rope, bro.
Played his cards right, he did, because I'm not joking, he walked straight over to the tightrope, and he
This guy is a hero.
this call where he almost fell off, but somehow he managed to
That was close. That was close.
actually started to walk
No way.
with an insect leg in his mouth.
What? That's cool, bro. That's so sick.
So insane. I am rooting for you, bro.
This guy is the main character.
I mean, you got a long way to go. But guys, the ants were doing so awful up to this point. You could see how many...
This guy's dissing, bro. Could you have done better, Terra Green? Could you?
Yup, literally none of the 1,000 ants decided to help this dude. He was doing this entirely solo.
I'm assuming that's like a mantis foot or something. They better not eat any of it either, is what I'm saying. You ain't gonna help, you ain't gonna eat.
He kept on marching, completely ignoring any ants that were in his way.
Yo, they're getting in his way, bro.
All the way to
Let's go, man.
the rope, where he then walked onto the platform to complete.
Let's go. What a beast.
This ant is insane. Seriously, I gotta name this guy. I think I'm gonna name him Anthony.
I like Terry better. You know what? I named him Terry. I think Anthony is better.
All the ants look the same, but seriously, everyone spam some W's in the comments for Anthony.
Yo, bet. W. Anthony, the GOAT, baby, the GOAT. Let me go ahead and like my own comment as well.
Since these guys beat the obstacle, I'm gonna give them the...
You should label Anthony so you can remember him in the future. Maybe just like paint him a different color or something.
Fallen soldiers back to the 2D ant nest. And well, this colony is now ready for
Let's go.
the third obstacle.
Number 3.
Boy, am I excited for
Is that a vault?
Guys, these ants are gonna have to break into a vault. Yeah, like a...
You're teaching ants how to rob banks?
a vault. For this obstacle, I literally built up a DIY bank vault from scratch.
What can't this guy do?
I knew the ants would probably be able to break into. You can see, it's pretty good.
Okay, never mind. I take it back. He clearly cannot make paper models of vaults. Not really a skill that he would need, to be fair. All right, I'm just saying.
It's cool because the door actually opens, so I could fill this bank vault with an absolutely insane amount of seeds. Yeah, I put so many seeds in here.
Because, yeah, apparently seeds are this species of ants' favorite food, so they should absolutely swarm this thing.
Next question. What don't ants eat? They eat everything.
To make this actually a kind of hard obstacle, so let me just go and put some...
Oh, he's gluing it, bro. What if the ants get stuck on the glue?
All right, the vault is completely sealed shut with glue now, so...
I see gaps, bro. I literally see gaps at the top, unless that's just like covered by invisible glue.
Ants can actually get the seeds out of it.
How would they even know there's seeds in there?
Very interesting to watch.
So yeah, I just put it in, and as you can imagine, the 1,000 ant colony immediately started to climb onto it. Especially when things are put into colonies' nests, they need to investigate it to make sure it's not...
Do they know there's seeds in there?
They pretty much immediately knew it wasn't a threat, because none of them were biting it or anything. And actually, a lot of them were just using it as an opportunity to climb out.
Yo, they're escaping.
But yeah, the vault right now is pretty sealed shut, and I don't even think the ants knew that there were seeds.
That's how you know Terra Green is an evil villain, bro. They don't want any part of this video. Bro, do you think these ants are getting a cut of the ad revenue that they're making for Terra Green? Probably not.
But yeah, the vault right now is pretty
Look at him.
shut, and I don't even...
Look at him scoop this one back in.
So nothing really eventful happened, to be honest.
Okay, this is not exactly going to plan. I'm just gonna take this box and put it in there. Oh, hopefully I didn't crush any.
Oh, bro, just like crushed a few of them.
Fell off.
So yeah, I got all those fallen soldiers back into the nest, of course.
Well, that didn't exactly work so well, but I kind of knew it wasn't gonna work so well, so that's why I came equipped with this stuff.
Okay, so Terra Green's strat is if an experiment doesn't work, just keep on modifying the experiment until it does work. 100% success rate every time, guaranteed.
Of water and a big cup of sugar, which I'm gonna pour into the water.
What the hell?
I can mix the water and sugar around to make
Bro's trying to make the Powerpuff Girls.
the smell and taste of. And using this paintbrush, I actually just want to go and paint our vault with it. And basically, this will make the vault not only taste like sugar, but it will
Okay.
make it kind of soggy since it's made out of paper, and it should make it able so that...
Just poke a hole in it. Might as well. Just what at this point, you know?
Soaked this vault in the sugar water, and without wasting any time, I got this thing in the nest. All right,
Here we go.
let's see how you do this time.
This thing is like a crumpled up piece of paper, bro. Yo, like one little poke is gonna go right through to where the seeds are. So ants like sugar, they like seeds, and they also like eating other insects. These guys are disgusting, bro. Is it not cannibalism when ants eat other insects?
Oh boy, were things a lot more interesting this time around, because right away, tons more ants were way more interested. You can see how after the ants would walk onto the vault, they would just completely stand still.
Okay.
They were putting their mouth up to the paper.
That's their mouth? I thought that was their...
all the sugar off the paper. Yeah, this is not really what I had in mind. I thought this was gonna make them want to completely chew through the paper.
Yeah, they're just feasting on the sugar.
Yeah, so many ants got their fair share of the sugar.
Ants are getting freaky out here, bro. Licking all over that vault.
That there were seeds inside of here. Well, that was until this moment. When you see this hole here, well, just out of nowhere, an ant just came up to it and walked into the hole.
Oh, there we go.
And yeah, there was just an ant inside of this vault with the absolute jackpot of seeds. I don't know.
That's Anthony. Guaranteed that was Anthony. What are the odds, guys? That's Anthony. I think 100%.
Oh, wow. That is crazy.
Oh my gosh, wait, I think the ants just completed the obstacle. Let me get all the excess ants off this safe room.
They're all stuck on the sugar.
Ants had fallen off. I cut open the vault to see if that ant had actually made it inside. And as you can see, he absolutely had.
Anthony, my boy!
Your colony has no clue how much you just clutched up for them.
Wait, imagine if this is Anthony, that same ant.
That's what I'm saying. It's 100% him. I could tell. You could feel the aura of Anthony. This one little ant has more aura than most human beings. Dude's got the same amount of aura as, I wouldn't go as far as Sun Jin Woo, but maybe the Ant King from Jeju Island, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right. I'm nerding out too hard.
Just went and poured the entire vault's loot pile onto the 2D ant nest. And well, the ants have been rewarded with the absolute motherload of food.
Let's go, baby.
But I've been saving the craziest obstacle for last to really find out how smart my ant colony actually is. And this final one is the floor is lava.
Yup, the floor is lava. And thankfully, I already have it built.
What?
Here.
This is the final obstacle.
Okay, so he's not willing to burn the ants with the tightrope of doom. So clearly he's not gonna put lava onto the ground, right?
Terragreen, where's the lava?
Where's the lava?
It is these strips of red on the floor right here. You see, these are actually extremely sticky pieces of tape. And if the ants try to walk on them, well, they're gonna get
stuck.
So if the ants want to get to the strawberries that I put at the end of the obstacle, they're gonna have to use one of the 3 tools I provided for them.
Oh, to build a bridge across?
Or maybe they'll make a crazy bridge out of their bodies to cross it. Who knows?
Anyways, I wanted to make sure most of these guys actually participated, so I spent the past few hours individually picking up each of the ants from the ant nest and transporting them into this container, or at least as many as I can get.
Yeah, because that's nowhere close to 1,000 ants, right? Like, I'm just eyeballing right now. That looks to be about, like, maybe 100 of them.
Into this container.
What happened to the other 900? They can't all be in there.
And under there. That way, they could be easily transported. But before pouring these guys in, I just want to tell you guys that the Terra Green merch is actually...
Hey, cop the merch, boys.
Mind you, if you wanted to get this stuff before Christmas or before...
Oh, these actually look pretty cool, man.
ASAP, so
I might have to cop one.
to you just in.
I might have to buy one for myself.
Guys, thanks for the support so much.
Why does bro doing experiments with all these insects, but he's got an axolotl, sorry, I can't say the word, and a snake? I think he's got like an axolotl video. Let me know if you want me to react to the axolotl one. I think that one would be fun to watch. Much less disgusting, at least.
Anyways, I wasted no time and I just dumped the ants straight in. If you can't tell, I actually changed the design of the obstacle a little bit.
Oh yeah, he did.
For that red tape, well, I actually replaced it with an even stickier and thicker kind of...
Oh, the first ants are already getting stuck.
Just walk across.
Wait, they're moving.
As you could probably guess, lots of the ants immediately went up to the tape and partially got stuck in the front. But don't worry guys, I'll be watching the ants throughout this obstacle.
That's crazy because normally when you glue 2 things together, you need like surface area, right? But like these ants' arms are like a literal needle. They're like a 1x1 pixel. There's no surface area for it to be even adhesive. How are they still getting stuck?
Stuck in the middle, I'll be picking up with these tweezers and moving back to the start. So
wow, all the progress is gone.
this tape, like I said earlier, I gave these ants different tools, like a pile of dirt, some pieces of string, and even some wood chips to see if they'd be smart enough to actually use these things to their advantage to cross the piece of tape.
This guy is trying to build an army of ants that's going to take over human civilization. You're giving them tools to build now? You know there are like 80 bazillion gazillion ants in the world, right? They're like the most common species in the world. They could easily kill us all.
Well, it may look like the ants are not using the tools here. If you look very closely down here near the dirt, they've actually already
Oh, yeah, they are.
onto the
I wonder if it's on purpose or by accident.
they can walk onto. If they keep building up this bridge, they would actually be able to cross this with no problem whatsoever.
Man, they would do anything for some strawberries, huh?
Actually noticed that an ant had actually been walking across the tape and somehow
He's trying to get like the
Dream.
His feet are still stuck though.
no clue how this ant just managed to ignore
That's Anthony.
of this tape. I guess
Anthony is back.
extremely strong or something because he got all the way to the end where he had a bit of trouble pulling himself off the tape, but eventually he was able to do it. And wow, well,
I know a main character when I see one.
the obstacle.
Oh my gosh, bro. I didn't even see this.
Anthony's the go, bro.
Just past the obstacle. I guess that's fair and square. Good job, bro. Why is it the past 3 obstacles? It's been a single ant that's clutched it up for the entire colony. But anyways, I got
He just dropped him. He just dropped him back down.
at all.
So yeah, I got them all picked up into a container and transported them back to their nest safely.
All right, because you guys beat it, I'm gonna give you this piece of the strawberry.
That's all they get?
Beat all of the
You got like 3 massive strawberries. You give them one little piece?
new ant nest. Basically, it's just a bit more compact and it has a cool outworld on the top. And I think it's just a bit more optimal for them. So I'm gonna go and move them in there.
I don't know, man. High key, I feel like the last one was a bit of a cop-out. They didn't build nothing, all right? Anthony just, through pure will and strength, made it across. That wasn't even an obstacle.
Anyways, hopefully you guys were entertained.
Very entertained.
New about ants in this video. Remember, guys,
Are these maggots up here? Ew, mealworms? What the fuck is that?
other than that, I think this video was pretty cool, and hopefully you guys thought that too. And yeah, have a good day. Jet says goodbye to everybody. Huh, Jet? Say bye, Jet.
Bye, Jet. Yo, like and subscribe to Terra Green, man. This guy is making some bangers out there. I make jokes, but they are very well made and extremely entertaining. Let me know if you want to see me react to more of these, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.